Hello, Gender Meowster. How you doing? Oh, it's Saturday night. I've done fuck all with my Saturday. How about you? Hey, Kathy. Yeah, get them emotes in, GM. Let me just crack open Iron Brew, the official sponsor of Leftist Thinking, apparently. Hello, Boots! And what, 2 ads, Kathy? Oh no. Kathy will be with us shortly. Boots, I love that picture. Is it Lucy, your little kitty there? Amazing. Amazing. Love little kitty. So I would today. I was like, yeah, we'll play a random game in the afternoon. Then I fell asleep. Woke up at 2 o'clock and I was like, oh, I was going to stream now. Oh, no, fuck it. Lucifer, of course. All cats' true name. Well, cats have many names, and their true names are often Lucifer and get out of it, you little bastard. You have not been watching the Buff Wolf gif on repeat. I am like, I found that gif and I was like, oh. A lot of emotions, a lot of things I'm working with internally. But I am very good. I'm very good. Hello. He's looking at me. He's looking at me, folks. He knows what's happening. But he's not being a pest yet. You all know who I'm talking about. Like a werewolf, I've awakened something within me. Ow! We're going to blame Chips for giving me that furry art. It's Chips' fault. Damn you, awesome Chips! Alright. Let's get ready to play a video game. Which... Well, let's pause the music. I'm sure it'll kick on in a second. Oh, it has been a little bit, Boots. It has. New job, weird shifts. Eesh. Where is Chips' art? I flip Gender Meowster between Simashi and Chips. So throughout spooky season, I had Chips' art up because I could overlay a sheet on top of it to look stupid. So I've put She's art back up there. So this one's by Simashi. Jessica, she did Love Thing there, but you know there is available. Let's just where's no, that's the She one. There it is. There's the Chips one. There's one Chips did for me. Bless him. It's a really good thing. I do love it. But yeah, we are doing the She one. Right, anyway, we're playing a video game, but someone's being a pest, Beer, aren't you? Look at him. Just being utter terror. Aren't you? Being a terror. Come on, they're both great, aren't they? They are amazing. Much better than call center. Yes, anything's better than call center. It is, yes, it is Trans Awareness Week. I became aware of it on Saturday. But you know, around here we are constantly aware of it ends next Saturday with Trans Day of Remembrance. Right, so it starts on Saturday. Gotcha. That's why I only started hearing about it today. That makes sense. Cool for the day. Next Saturday, because you know, round here we're always aware of. Just go and stick your tail in my mouth. I'm trying to be like serious and talk about the fact that we're always aware of trans issues and trans rights around here, and the hassles that trans folk face in their day-to-day lives. But you're just there going, "Ooh, I'm going to be cute and everything." I'm trying to be serious, and you're just being a pest. Honestly, you're the worst. You are the worst, aren't you, Orko? Not even getting on camera being cute. Look, be cute on camera, huh? Yes, the hassle. And so Orko's just like, oh yeah, no, I'm aware of the issues trans folk face today. We don't get dreamies, do they? You're a dickhead, Orko, honestly. Yes, you're adorable. Now, we're going to play a computer game. Yes. He is... Well, no, sorry. It's Snarf who is the trans icon. Orko is apparently the leftist icon because he wants to stop me working all the time. Including now. This isn't even a job, Orko. But people love you. Don't know why. Right, trans rights are human rights. Goddamn right there. Thank you for the bitties there, GM. Will you stop doing that to my microphone? Honestly, right. We were playing a 90s edgy video game. Let us recap the opening movie because there was some mad fucked up stuff in there. So I think we should appreciate the mad fucked up stuff even more. With Grace and King Twink, Leopold II. Hello Jess, how you doing? And Grace snogs Leopold. But then, oh no, it's Gabe. Ew, why is she snogging Gabe? Look in the painting. It's Grace and a wolf. What does that mean?
Beware the black wolf.
Oh, Jess, we got some catch up to do, haven't we?
You must do it. Two wolves are missing from the zoo.
Now the werewolf cannot harm the bedtime with his own hand.
Mildly traumatized, that's one way of saying it.
No!
Hello. Now watch carefully, because I think the next bit is important here. King Leopold the Twink. Took stuff out of the cupboard. Oh, yesterday was definitely action-packed, Jess. Took stuff out of the cupboard. He's hiding it in a little cubby between the chapel and the next room. He's hiding it in a cubby in the weird stone room. He's hiding it in a cubby in, like, the little theatre. Yes, hello. It was an action-packed woodland maze, though. And there was a lot of plot as well. The Forbidden Tower. But before we can go to the Forbidden Tower, oh no, he's being arrested. Hey, to be honest, Jess, delicious food sounds like a great option. Always take delicious food over over playing silly video games with me.
Tell her to put this with my heart, without hurting.
With his heart. But are we ready for the twist, everybody? Who's that in the locket? Von Glover? What a twist! We weren't expecting that.
Gabriel!
Get out!
Acting! There we go. That was the opening movie for this chapter. And then we open up. We are Grace in a dungeon. So, let's just catch. Jess needs to be caught up in the story a little bit. Yesterday, oh boy, yesterday was definitely action-packed. I assume Grace has brought Gray back to the dungeon. I think we're going to find this out over these next few scenes. But yeah, just to let's catch Jess up on things. So yesterday, we'd found out previously that Grossberg, the guy who was murdered in the middle of town, and we went to the police station and we found out, and we stole a bit of paper which was an invoice for this weird dude. Who basically, Grossberg and this weird dude did the import and export of exotic animals, which is what they used for the hunting club. See, so they could, like, fucking shoot down some tigers and stuff by, illegally importing the tigers and what have you. But it turns out they exported the wolves from the zoo to Thailand, I think, if memory serves correctly. So the wolves couldn't have done these murders. Then we go to the hunting lodge, and Von Zell, like the proper real fascist arsehole one, fucks off and locks his room. We sneak into his room and we discover that Grossberg was trying to blackmail him about the wolves. and that basically, von Henneman, the doctor, was basically brought in by Von Zell to so that they could get the wolves in and use the wolves of colour, because we go wandering around the woods and we find Von Zell naked in a cave eating the bones and flesh of the missing people. And we're like, Von Zell is the werewolf. So we tell Von Glover, our boyfriend with pretty hair, all of this. And he goes, we'll go hunting at midnight. Gabriel gets a change of clothes, finally. Everyone's in like really proper fascist jodhpurs and boots. And you do this maze game where you're basically being chased down by the wolf and you're going to get the wolf to the ravine. And Von Glover won't shoot the wolf. He chucks the gun at Gabriel and says, "You shoot him." So Gabriel shoots the wolf, but not before the wolf bites Gabriel. And then the wolf turns to Von Zell. So we know that Von Zell was the wolf and we shot the wolf. But as we just saw in that dream, what was Von Glover's image doing in there? And of course, if you remember the books, always two there are, and Alpha and Beta. That's me mixing up a little bit Star Wars Phantom Menace in there. So Von Glover's really the real wolf. Probably. Yeah, definitely, right? And I think Grace is going to find all this out, because I think Grace is going to be the true hero of all of this. That about cover it? I think that about covers it. Right, let's play a video game. Grace, the true hero.
Grace?
I'm right here.
I fucked up.
I know. It's okay.
It's not okay. Not even close. How'd you find me anyway?
I ordered a deed of entitlement to issue to the Black Wolf. It came in yesterday, and Von Glauer's name was on it. I threatened Werner Huber's life unless he told me where you were.
Yeah, well... Unfortunately, your cavalry arrived too late this time.
Well, if you hadn't been such an idiot refusing to tell me where you were, I might have been able to save your little butt days ago.
Well, maybe I'd rather have it chewed off than have to deal with your gloating. You ever think of that?
Jesus, Gabe.
Forget it. We have to deal with things the way they are. Do you remember what you kept talking about on the way over here? That vision of Ludwig?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it may help us out. I'm gonna go check on some things. Mr. Smith will watch over you. Okay?
Excellent. The Smiths are still about.
Yeah.
Maybe we get another freaky tarot reading.
Whatever.
Gabriel Knight, professional dick. She got more to say? We going to repeat the same thing?
You're burning up.
It's good conditioning for hell.
You're going to be fine.
Not the hair, Grace.
The perfect time to be a vain bastard. Not the hair, Grace. Okay, we're not in a Sarah Jane Adventures crossover.
That bird seems to like it here.
There's a bird at the window. Oh, what a quality bird. Oh, wow. It is actually a video file.
I can't reach the bird through the bars. Gabriel will soon be adding his own marks around here. That's the church in the square.
So is the bird part of the puzzle? Alright then, let's go and talk to the Smiths. Well, let's talk to
Werner
her.
looks about as interested in talking to me as I am in talking to him. He feels pretty bad about Gabriel.
Let's talk to Mrs. Smith and her amazing hair.
Sit down, Grace.
I like your thinking, Jess.
Gabriel seems awfully sick.
Of course he does. His body's fighting that blood something fierce. You know, dear, I wouldn't count on Gabriel being pleasant or even cooperative. He is quite literally not himself.
You think I shouldn't really let it bother me that he's being such a butthead? Well, don't worry, he's always like that.
It will get worse.
Do you think that we really need to keep him locked up in there? It seems so cruel.
He'll be more at ease knowing he's locked up in there and can't harm anyone if he does change.
I suppose so.
His only chance now is the destruction of his maker.
I know. Emil will watch over Gabriel in the dungeon?
Yes, dear. Besides, you have other things to attend to, don't you?
Yes, the opera. And the diagram, I have to get them.
Do you think you'll be able to do that by yourself?
Just watch me.
Cool. So, we know what we need to do then. We have to find the missing opera and the diagram, because obviously it's some sort of crazy magical spell that'll break the wolf thing. Kathy also has to go to the opera.
Do you know anything about Altading?
Yes, it's a pilgrimage shrine. Emma and I have been there, but I didn't know about the heart urns at the time. It's one of those places that vibrates with spiritual energy. It's very strong. I think they had the first miracle in, about the middle of the 1700s. But the Black Madonna herself is much older than that. Now you be careful.
So which opera do you have to go see, Kathy?
She can't give me any more advice now.
Anything in the post office for us? You never know, there might be a fax. Oh, you were putting words in Grace's mouth, right. I thought you were being cultured.
Grüß Gott, Frau Nakamura.
Grüß Gott. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Nicht für Sie, aber für den Schattenjäger.
For Gabriel. What is it? I'll take it to him. Ich bringe es zu ihm, okay?
Ja, okay.
Brrr. All right, cool. So what? We got a letter for Gabriel? Oh, from Von Glover.
It's a letter from Von Glauer. And he sent the Ritter talisman back, too.
Gabriel, I know you are very ill right now. The change is always painful. I went through it myself when I was only 12. And I did not even know what was happening to me. I'm sorry I'm not there to help you. But I have a pretty clear sense that you would not welcome my presence. You are safe in Rittersburg. For now, that is enough. Let me speak then of the future. You hate me now. I know this. But I have some hope that by the pass of the second moon, when the sickness wanes and the blood has inflamed the greater part of you, you will see things differently. You will need me then, and I think you will want me then. It is for hope of this that I did not have you destroyed the night you were bitten by Von Zell. I could have done. You were passed out for hours at the lodge. It would have been a simple thing to wake the men, show them Von Zell's corpse, and make up a story that would enrage them enough to kill you. I did not. Let that be proof of my true desire for friendship with you.
Oh, friendship, right, yeah.
I have desired companionship for more years than you have lived.
Yeah, yes. Friendship, companionship, eh?
I have even very rarely taken the risk and changed others. But the blood was always too much for the brain, and my chosen one ended up dead. Or mad. This is why I started the Hunt Club. It was my idea that if I could first indoctrinate men's minds to the religion of tooth and claw, that they then might be prepared for the change. As you have seen, it did not work. Von Zell was the best of the lot. If he had turned out well, I would have taken the others. But there's no point in even trying with them now.
See? Fascist wolf cult.
But you are different. You are a Ritter. Your blood is already supernatural. Yes, I know of your family. I have studied much over these long years. When we met, I felt somehow that you would not be destroyed by the gift. You have an enormous streak of the beast in you. And you are innately strong in the occult. You will be powerful and beautiful in the change. I am sure of it. I did not intend for it to happen so soon and in such a way. But perhaps fate has its own reason. But how confused you must be. You may feel I used you to dispose of Von Zell. I did.
Well, he's honest.
He had to be taken care of, and you obligingly showed up. What was I to do? I am too old not to have learned at least this much about the light. You cannot shut it out. Better to let it in and let it simply dim to adjust to the relative brightness inside. Think well on these things as your body adjusts. Think about meeting me in Munich in 2 months' time. We can leave Germany if you wish, and go anywhere you like. I will teach you how to hunt, how to live safe and well.
It's definitely love bombing now, right? Some interview with a vampire level shit.
You can feel the night wind on your face, taste the heartbeat of the kill beneath your jaws. It is glorious. Much more so than the priestly lie the Schattenjäger offers. Don't confuse yourself with ideas of good and evil. Nature shows us that there are no such distinctions. You and I both inherited something from our fathers. Is your legacy any less of a curse or blessing than mine? Join me. Yours, Friedrich.
Can you just reread yours and make it sexier, please? Yours. No. I'm not sure what that last one was. Anyway, Friedrich is being... yeah. Shall we give the letter to Gabe? But also, we've got...
The Ritter talisman.
So we can pretend to be a Schattenjäger. Well, you know, let's face it. Hello! Let's see if the mayor's any help.
Mayor Habermas probably has his hands full today.
Alright. Oh, there's Mr. Smith. Look at those pants. Got a letter from your boyfriend, Gabe.
I'll tell him about the letter, eventually, I'll tell him about the letter, eventually, when I have everything else under control.
I mean, aside from the fact that's slightly control freakish, it's a very good point.
The lilies died after all.
Oh no.
I don't want to disturb her.
Those look better.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything much going on here. Just in case, maybe Gerda will be there or something.
How is Gabriel? Is he going to be all right?
He'll be fine, Gerda.
Let me know if I can help.
Sure. Thanks.
Gerda's offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do at the moment.
Oh, what's this? Clean sheets. Nice clean white pillowcase. Are we going to have to sneak into a clan meeting or something?
Fresh sheets. That was nice of Gerda.
So we're going to pick them up for no apparent reason.
I don't have time to put the rest of the sheets on the bed. I think the time for research has passed.
Yes, it probably has. And I don't think there's anyone we can ring, is there? Well, oh, actually. Oh, do we not have anyone's phone number anymore? We don't have the phone number of the dude who was really good at Leopold stuff. It takes 5 minutes to make the great bed.
There's nothing in the secret passage that could help me now. There's nothing in the secret passage that could help me now.
Oh, I thought that maybe we'd sneak out the back and...
Nice view of the Alps. Nice view of the Alps.
Alright then. Looks like... we're taking Gabriel's car. And we're going back to Neuschwanstein again. Where behind this woman is a secret trapdoor. So we just need to... it's there, in fact. So we just need to hang around until the guard disappears. Remember all that time before when I was saying, surely the guard's moving must be a puzzle? It is a puzzle. Is she going to move of her own accord? Or are we going to have to drag her into another room? Maybe we have to drag her into the room. But it was really weird. Every time we lured her in here, and then we click back, she'd suddenly appear back there, right? But maybe not this time. Right, here she comes. Standing there looking... See? See?
I'll never get away with it while there's a guard in the room.
Right. Alright, wait, hang on. Just doing a bit of animation. I think we're just going to have to wait, I think, as opposed to lure. Just gonna have to stand here and go do 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 do. Or maybe we do lure. But instead of nipping straight back, right, here she comes. Looking amazingly powerful by being like massively tall. And then she goes back, so we can't lead her on a merry chase. What's this? What a cheeky child. Oh no! They've upset the guard. Is that a clue?
I'm surprised people don't sit in these chairs when the guard's not looking.
No.
I don't want to sit in the chair, but perhaps there's a way to convince the guard that someone else did?
Okay. Just doing some hand sewing last time, just realised you stitched the wrong seam. Oh no.
I don't want to sit in the chair, but perhaps there's a way to convince the guard that someone else did?
Can we push the chair? Is that what the sheets are for? No. I didn't think so. How can we convince the guard? How do we convince the guard that someone else has sat there?
These linens look seriously expensive and seriously old.
You've got an idea what the pillowcase is for. I mean, it doesn't seem to be for this though, does it?
These linens look seriously...
How do we persuade her? You think it's for the pigeon, right? Okay. Right, well, while there's nobody in this room, we should be able to get one piece of the opera. Catch a pigeon and release it in the museum to distract the guard? Maybe. Catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon. Well, we got one piece.
More swans.
More swans.
I don't want to sit in the chair, but perhaps there's a way to convince the guard that someone else did? I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause.
So we can't talk to the guards and snitch on someone. Okay, let's just keep going through for a second. Now she moves, or what she used to. So maybe we can have a route around in here. I don't think there is anything left in here though. Maybe if we hang around here, because she walked into here, didn't she? So we hang around in here long enough.
I don't think I need to move the table.
If we hang around here long enough, maybe she comes through, and then we go through and we can double check what's in that thing. How do we... We've got nothing really that makes a noise, do we? I mean, aside from the releasing a pigeon in a museum, which seems like a ridiculous idea, but it could just work. Let's get a save in. Let's get a save in. 5 weeks we've been playing this. Right, here we go. Yeah, don't want to disturb the chair, but releasing the bird, fine. Okay.
I doubt there's anything left in there now. Besides, the guard would kill me if I touched it.
Okay. So there's something in somewhere around here, but again, we've got to try and move the guard.
That adjoining hallway might be useful. That adjoining hallway might be useful. That adjoining...
Right, where?
Grace Nakamura.
That's Grace.
Nice view of the Alps.
Nice view of the Alps. But where was...
These paintings do represent scenes from Wagner's Lost Wolf opera. At least that's one mystery solved.
Right. The Lost Wolf opera.
These paintings do represent scenes from Wagner's Lost Wolf opera. At least that's one mystery solved.
But where in here was the...
I don't think the guards would be sympathetic to my cause.
Because was it in this room?
Wagner's opera. It really exists.
Very excited about that. We got the bit from there. How do we... You know what? Let's try catching a bird, because I'm not sure what else is going on, and it's got some sort of logic to it. So, Oh, catch a pigeon, catch a pigeon.
I can't reach the bird through the bars.
Can't reach the bird through the bars.
I can't reach the bird through the bars. I can't reach the bird through the bars.
But where's the... Like, we can't get to the back. Will it be outside? Well, here's the thing, is that if those are like the stairs down... Like, the only other way to it would be... That's a cutscene that takes us here, and we can't take the secret exit through the closet anymore. Lure the bird inside, then catch the bird. Okay. Where do we get bird seed?
The lilies died. The lilies.
Sausage. So, I don't know if you were with us for that bit, but the discovery, where we discovered the wolf tags in a cage by the exotic exporter. Pigeons eat anything. That's a good point. Yeah, we discovered the wolf tags in a cave, in a cage that was occupied by a tiger. So we had to distract the tiger. So we finally got to use the blood sausage. Yeah, okay, cool. You were in for that one.
Werner looks about.
You got anything else to say?
Sit down, Grace.
You got food. Feeding sausages to the tiger. Oh.
There's something I think you should see.
Oh, my. Has Gabriel seen this?
No.
Well, my dear, I understand your reluctance, but it's his karma, you know? It's his choice.
He's the son, you know, von Glauer. He's the son of von Rollick.
Yes, I think you're right.
And he wants Gabriel.
So it seems. But that doesn't mean Gabriel wants that life. He didn't ask to be bitten.
You don't know him like I do. Running on all fours wouldn't be a big stretch.
I won't tell you the choice will be an easy one. But it's a battle he must fight. All you can do is believe in him. That's all you can do. Now you be careful.
You've got a bread basket in front of you. Can I get some bread?
I think I'll steal one of these rolls.
Yes.
Please do, dear. You're thin as a rail.
All right, we've got some food. That'll attract a pigeon. We are actually going to capture a pigeon, aren't we? And let it loose. Kaisersemmel, Jess's favourite. Catch a pigeon, catch a pigeon. Right, now? Yep.
It's all right. You're just gonna help me out for a bit, and then you'll be free.
I'm just gonna... yeah, fantastically quiescent pigeon. Just like, okay, I'm just gonna pick you up, I'm gonna wrap you up there, and I'm gonna shove you in my coat pocket. Pigeon's like, alright. I can only presume the pigeon was supplied by a magician. It's like, yeah, I've got loads of pigeons. They'll be so chilled with being squished inside a coat. Alright, we've got a pigeon. What is this game?
The pigeon seems to be doing okay in there.
I haven't smothered it to death yet. Alright, let's test Jess's theory. So what we need to do is release a pigeon in here. Maybe we need to be in the closer view. No. No pigeon. Not for this room. Maybe though. We release the pigeon in here somewhere.
Wie ist das Ding hier hereingekommen?
Dude, that's the chillest pigeon in the world and you can't catch it. There we go. Now this room is empty. We can try and find...
These paintings do represent scenes from Wagner's Lost Wolf opera. At least that's one mystery solved.
It's why museums check your bags these days. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Aha, there it is. There's another piece. Well done, sir. You did your duty. You caught the pigeon and threw it out the window. Yeah, the only way Grace knows that is because we saw it in the cutscene. Yeah, that's it. How did Gabriel describe... Presumably, like... he's been feverish, yet has managed to describe exactly where that dream, every element of it, and where to find each piece. Now, how do we persuade someone that the chair's been moved?
I don't want to sit in the chair, but perhaps there's a way to convince the guard that someone else did?
How do we convince the guard that someone else has sat in the chair?
I don't want to sit...
With what we've got currently. Yeah, that... I mean, the pigeon thing made sense in the other room. You know, we had to get a distraction going in the other room as well, but what have we got here? How can we persuade a guard that someone sat in the chair? We need something of some sort of weight to push down into the chair.
According to Gabriel, Ludwig was arrested at that door. Well, he never did make it to the tower, so I guess I don't need to worry about what's up there.
Okay, so maybe what we need... We haven't been to Altotting yet, so... Oh, nice ominous wind.
Silver body parts. Penitent offerings. A replica is made for the part of the body you wish to have healed. The replica is offered to the Lady of Altotting as a token of faith.
Okay, so are there any replica butt cheeks we can steal?
I wonder if these penitent gifts do any good. I wonder if these I wonder if these... I suppose the crosses are gifts from the cured, or are they another means of petitioning the lady? I think I'll do my petitioning inside the chapel. These all say, Maria hat geholfen, Mary helped. These all say,
there's the crosses, there's the body parts.
these all say, Maria hat geholfen, Mary helped.
Hello.
Excellent. A silent monk.
Grüß Gott. Is it possible to see Ludwig's heart urn? Das tut mir leid. Das Herz für Ludwig des Zweiten von Bayern. Haben Sie das Herz? Das Herz. Herz. Oh, no, not my heart. I'm not sick. Thanks.
Well, there you go. He was helpful.
Mary's Water. It looks like they want a donation.
Well, you never go wrong with a bit of holy water, eh? Did we just get his number? Possibly.
I don't need another bottle.
I'm not making myself understood.
Don't say it slower and louder.
I'd better wait until the service is over.
Okay, so we're going to wait for the service to be over, huh? Okay, well, there was something else to look at here.
I'd better wait till the service is over.
It's holy, it won't stain. I like that thinking. I like that thinking, Kathy. Spill holy water on the chair.
Hello.
I'd better wait until the service is over.
And the service probably won't be over until we get the final piece from Neuschwanstein. So I like Kathy's plan here. I like Kathy's plan. Spill a bit of water. It's just water and it's holy. And it'll look like some kiddies peed on the chair. Yes!
Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Die Kinder. Ich hole etwas, es auszuwischen.
You just blamed a kid for peeing on a chair. Love it. Now, there wasn't anything else in the chapel from the dream, was there? That kid that's been run around this entirely empty museum. He pissed on the chair. Was there anything else in here?
The Black Madonna from Altading. Ludwig really had a connection with her.
It's a beautiful crucifix. Ivory and gold.
We might actually be done there then? Yeah. And hopefully the service is finished now.
Hello.
Okie dokie. What have we got?
I don't want to disturb her.
The Madonna must be in that inner shrine. I'm not sure I can go back there by myself. The walls are covered with silver penitent offerings. The walls are covered with silver penitent offerings.
Okay, so... Okay, so basically it's the two ways in to this chapel.
The Madonna must be in that inner shrine. I'm not sure I can go back there by myself.
We can't go back there by ourselves, so we're going to persuade a monk. Maybe persuade more a Shatnyaga. No?
If you have a special prayer to make or wish to place a penitence offering, I can lead you to the shrine.
Ah, there we go.
I'd like to make a prayer, Father.
Tell him wear a Shatnyaga.
If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns. The heart urns. I think I know which one is Ludwig's, but how am I going to get it down? I think I know which one is Ludwig.
Yeah, lots of chair puzzles today. How do we move the chair?
It's the Lady of Altading.
So we get on our knees and pray. Pray for an intervention. I mean, if werewolves are real, maybe praying for an intervention is real.
He's praying for me. Good. I need all the help I can get. If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns.
Praying for an intervention. Oh, what else have we got? Okay. We cannot leave this room. We have to use everything available to us to get away with moving the chair. Can we? Oh no, wait, hang on.
I think that door leads outside.
Okay, so we can still wander around.
He's praying for me. Good. I need all the help I can get.
There's no behind, is there?
I think that door leads outside. I think that door leads outside.
Right. Do you think maybe we pick up a wooden cross and bonk him on the head? I mean, it seems a bit much.
I think I'll do my petitioning inside the chapel. I think I'll do...
Hello.
Hello, and then he disappears.
I don't need another bottle. I don't need another bottle.
You wouldn't bonk a monk? Apparently not.
I don't want to disturb her. I don't want to disturb her.
I don't need another bottle. Right, come on, folks. Let's have a think. We've got a card. a Schattenjäger talisman, some letters, some car keys, a wallet.
If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns.
No think, only mean. How do we get away with moving a chair?
He's praying for me. Good.
He's praying for me. No, I didn't think they were going to help. Beat him up with shouting the other thing. Nope. 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 Car keys don't help. Give him more money. Yeah, I don't understand why we can't just move it.
If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns. I feel guilty about being here to get in Ludwig's urn. I hope she knows that I mean no disrespect.
Yeah. So, what else is there that's at Rittersberg that could help us? Because, yeah, we've definitely... There's nothing left to do in Neuschwanstein, so... Switch out the urn with another one. See if Grace is any help.
Gerda's offered to help, but
Grace,
I can't think
Gerda.
of anything she can do at the moment. There's nothing in the secret passage that could help me now.
I don't have time to put the rest of the sheets on the bed.
I don't think there's anything in here, is there? Nothing Ernie. And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Does this have a number on it? No, of course it doesn't. Why would you phone a monk who's taken the vow of silence? That's fucking stupid, DJ. Don't think so. There's nothing in the house, is there? Yeah, we know. You're going to put your coat on.
She can't give me any more advice now.
I don't need another role. Werner looks about as interested in talking.
Right. Nobody's any help here.
The post... Grace Nakamura. The post office is closed.
The post office is closed. The Rathaus is probably closed.
Mayor Habermas probably has his hands full today.
We see Gabe.
I don't want to disturb him.
Right, no disturbing Gabe. So the only other place to go is the church.
The lilies died after all. Those look better.
These coffins are really old.
Like, we must have everything.
These coffins are really old.
Martin Ritter, 1190 to 1253.
Like, I don't think there's anything here that helps us.
Jürgen Ritter, 1403 to 1461.
Gerda's no help. There's nothing back in Schloss Ritter. I don't think there's anything in the church. Nobody else. Smiths are no good. I think, you know, we need to get all these pieces together, and then we go back to Rittersberg, and then that's where we'll continue the story there. We switch out the urn with another one. Where do we find another urn?
I wonder if these penitent gifts do any good. I wonder if these...
Right, there doesn't seem to be anything to steal around here. We're going to say hello.
Hello.
And then he's not going to be there. Probably. So he's going to be praying for us. Okay. He's stopped praying for us now.
I don't think I'm allowed back there without the priest.
So we've got to take him in there.
I'd like to make a prayer, Father.
Oh, again? He takes us through.
If I could get away with moving that chair, I could reach the urns. I feel guilty about being...
Like, we won't kneel down anymore.
It's the Lady of Altading. I feel guilty about being here to get in Ludwig's urn. I hope she knows that I mean no disrespect. He's praying for me.
He's praying for me, and bribe him. No. Show me your Schattenjäger. No. Like, how does one get away with?
I think that door leads outside.
That door leads outside.
I think that door leads outside.
Is there something we're missing outside? Unlock the door from the inside first or something. Yeah, but... So he's still here.
If I could get away with moving... I think that door leads outside.
But that's all she says about the door, right? She doesn't unlock it.
I think that door leads outside.
It's just, I think the door leads outside. So, unless we find some keys... Just going to put quick save in.
I don't need another bottle.
Don't need a bottle. Nothing to click in that closet.
I don't need another...
That's all one big hot spot for that. That's that. That leads us out here.
The walls are covered with silver penitent offerings.
So he's still in there at the moment.
He's praying for me. Good. I need all the help I can get. I think that door leads outside.
Oh, okay, so the door leads outside. So how do we...
I think that door...
Don't know why we'd
use... that door leads...
Yes, it leads outside, we know. Can we sneak a card in the lock?
I think that door leads...
Oh, damn it, Grace.
I think the box is for penitent offerings.
Wait, what?
I think the box is for penitent offerings.
Oh, there's something we hadn't clicked on. A box for penitent offerings. Not our Schartjenegger logo. On Glover's letter? No. We haven't got much else. Not money. There was a whole cabinet of them elsewhere. Out front. Implied that something needs to be silver, huh? That's not silver. Can we get some silver from Rittersberg? Maybe. Okay, let's just see what we got. We got...
I think the box is for penitent offerings.
A box of penitent offerings. Which may or may not have to be silver. He's praying for us. A replica is made for the part of the body you wish to have healed. The replica is offered as a token of faith.
Penitent offerings. A replica is made.
So we need a replica of...
I wonder if these penitent gifts do any good.
I don't think they necessarily have to be silver. But, like, do we need...
Gerda's offered to help, but I can't think of anything she can do at the moment.
Ritter ancestors, I assume. I don't have time to sit around. Too much to do. I don't have time.
So what part are we trying to heal? I mean, we're trying to heal Gabe's...
I thought Gabriel said this place was stripped. Guess Gerda's been busy shopping with the new Ritter fortune.
I guess we're trying to heal Gabe's blood. I don't know, maybe now that we've unlocked that, maybe we can actually... Or at least his leg.
She can't give me any more advice.
No further advice from there.
I don't want to disturb him. I'll keep the talisman until Gabriel's better.
So how could we make... Either we need some of his blood, and we've got nothing really to... Unless we key him. So maybe in the crypt of the Ritters.
Those look better. Those look better.
These coffins are really old. These coffins are...
Like, can we steal something?
That silver heart reminds me of the silver penitent gifts at Altotting.
The silver heart!
I wonder if... No, that wouldn't be right. Maybe I should just ask her.
Right, okay, fine. We ask Gerda if we can take the silver heart. We are trying to heal Gabe's heart. It's silver.
Gerda, I have something to ask you. It's really awful.
What is it?
You know the silver heart you got for Wolfgang's casket?
Yes.
If I paid you to have another one made, do you think I could take the one at St. George's?
It's for Gabriel, isn't it?
Yes.
Take it. Wolfgang will understand.
Thank you so much, Gerda.
I remember when they hated each other. But yeah.
Thanks, Gerda. And Wolfgang.
I think that's the first time in any point-and-click adventure game we've ever asked for permission to pick up an item. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's FMV, not going to be realistic in FMV.
Hello.
Yeah, so he's back. So we use his card and say, please take us through. And now... Now we do some penitence. And the monk goes, that's a really big silver item. I must get that costed. Oh.
About Tony, take this gift. I think you know why I'm here. I apologize for even thinking of violating your shrine. But you know I need to get what's inside Ludwig's urn. I think you want me to help him and Gabriel. Gabriel may be egotistical and selfish, but he's got a good heart, I think. Anyway, he doesn't deserve this curse. Help me help both of them. Please. I hope this works.
Oh no, the wind has blown out all the candles.
We have a few seconds.
So now it's dark. And yes, that was a bit of Deus Ex Machina, huh? Right, which one is his? Amazing. Do 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 do. I am so innocent. La da 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 da. I hope they paid him the same as the other actors, even though he didn't have lines. Ah. Again, why does nobody ever wear any white gloves? Two months later. Wow. Oh, sit back for some full motion video, folks. All right. Let's not sit back for some full motion video. We've got some things to do first, huh?
Der Fluch des Engelhart by Richard Wagner, conducted by Herr Klaus Immerding and Herr Georg Immerding. I can't believe we've pulled it off. Der Fluch, I can't believe we've pulled it off.
Okay, Jess, enjoy your wine. Obviously, this will be going up to YouTube. If you want to catch what's going on laters. But yeah, have fun.
I could use some fresh air, but I don't have time to go outside.
Wow, so many places to go. Let's start with this weird looking doorway. Where does this take us? Down, yes, basements.
Lots of drains around here. At least they don't have to worry about flooding.
Oh god, I've had a flashback to do we know why we're here narratively? Because this might be the cure to the werewolf thing. This might, Leopold and Wagner were working on. And I've just had a bit of a flashback to when I bought these games, but then I loaned them to a mate, and I seem to remember like a puzzle involving basically lots of rooms and doors just like this.
Grace Nakamura.
So it's three. Three by four. But yeah, I think the opera and the very special design in the theatre should cure the werewolfism, lycanthropy. That's the word I'm after.
That rope might come in handy.
Steal a bit of rope.
Oops.
Yes, look innocent, Grace. Oh yeah, we haven't looked at this properly, have we?
The Curse of Engelhart by Richard Wagner. Act 1. Many years ago in a small German village there lived a young man named Engelhart. Engelhart was a lowly blacksmith's apprentice. He was fair-faced, but by nature gentle and shy. Being orphaned, and having lived with a blacksmith in virtual slavery since his parents died, Engelhart had nothing in the world to claim as his own. Nothing, that is, but an amazing talent. For 10 years, the beautiful and much-desired wares that had passed for the blacksmith's own had actually been produced by Engelhart. The blacksmith, a greedy and vain man, was determined to keep this a secret. He forbade Engelhart to ever work the metal in front of another soul, on pain of death, but the blacksmith's ingratitude went further still. He was so plagued with envy of Engelhart's talents that he treated Engelhart like a lazy and worthless dog. The other villagers, assuming that the blacksmith's behavior toward Engelhart must be deserved, followed suit.
Ugh.
Now in the same town there lived a rich baron. The baron maintained a patronly and righteous face with the villagers, but it was rumored that he was actually unspeakably cruel and wicked. There was also a young maiden, Hildegunda, who was lovely and good-hearted. Hildegunda was the only one who took pity on Engelhart and was kind to him. Engelhart loved Hildegunda madly, but was too shy and too penniless to even speak of it. In the first act, we learn that Hildegunda's parents, blinded by the prospective fortune, have betrothed her to the Baron. When Hildegunda learns of this, she is terrified and protests that the Baron is reputed to be evil, but her parents brush this off as jealous rumors and demand her obedience. Poor Hildegunda is too good to defy her parents' wishes, and so she reluctantly agrees. The Baron, with great public ceremony, sends Hildegunda a betrothal gift of a silver jewelry box. Hildegunda, overcome by her fear and anger at the betrothal, casts the jewelry box into the fire. She is immediately remorseful and pulls it out, but it is too late. The delicate silver has been badly marred. Hildegunda fears for her life when she sees the damage. She is afraid the blacksmith would report the damage to the Baron, so she approaches Engelhart and begs him to help her. Engelhart thinks of his master's warning, but determines to disregard it for Hildegunda's sake. He melts down the silver and constructs another box even more beautiful than the first. When Hildegunda sees his great artistic skill, she falls in love with him. The two come together in an aria of love, but their bliss is momentary. What about the betrothal? The young couple, knowing the Baron will never relinquish his claim, decide to run away.
Yeah, we're reading the whole opera synopsis, because it's probably going to be important.
Act 2. The Baron learns of Hildegunda and Ingolhardt's disappearance.
Or at least allows to unlock
He's so
stuff.
furious that he hires hunters to track the pair down. Hildegunda and Ingolhardt are found and arrested. In a public trial, Hildegunda pleads their case in a stirring aria. She tells the townspeople of Ingolhardt's great skill and his mistreatment by the blacksmith. She tells them Ingolhardt is good and kind. The blacksmith should be turned out for his evils and Ingolhardt given the shop. Then she and Ingolhardt could marry and live in peace with their neighbors. Her parents chose a groom for her, but she begs to be allowed her own choice. It is then the Baron's turn to speak. He declares that he has been terribly injured, a victim of a wayward girl. His marriage claim was first. There can be no other. He implies that if the villagers do not help him make it right, he will remove his aid from the village coffers. Then the Baron turns to Ingolhardt.
Very typical, isn't it? It's just like, oh, I'll just take my money away if you don't do what I say, wanker.
By the rights of the injured, the Baron announces he is empowered to set a curse. The Baron curses Ingolhardt with a terrible and ancient malady, that whenever the moon shines in the night, Ingolhardt will become a marauding wolf. The village is terrified of wolves and has been plagued for many years by a local renegade wolf which has taken the lives of many children. The Baron further declares that because he is merciful, he will still marry Hildegunda, but not until she renounces Ingolhardt with her own words. Until she does, he will keep her safe from further shame by locking her up in a small room at the top of his house. The villagers naturally side with the Baron. Hildegunda goes to her prison, and Ingolhardt does indeed become a wolf at night. At first, Ingolhardt is hated and feared by the villagers. They make the sign of the evil eye at him and will not tolerate his presence in town. But soon, rumors start to circulate about Ingolhardt the wolf. It seems he is always careful not to harm any human being nor any domestic stock.
Oh, and yes, very merciful, eh? I will lock you away, and I will marry you and lock you away to keep you safe from shame. Shame.
In fact, he even does some good for the villagers. He scares away bandits and he keeps the renegade wolf at bay. No more children are lost to the fangs of the night. Engelhardt's kindness shines through even the dire nature of his curse. Hildegunda, meanwhile, still loves Engelhardt as much as ever, whatever curse he might be under, and whatever acts that curse might force him to commit. When she hears of Engelhardt's successful mastery of the curse, she dedicates herself to him forever. Hildegunda tells the Baron that she will never renounce Engelhardt. The Baron's plan having collapsed before him, having given Engelhardt dignity rather than removed it, he flies into a rage. He tells Hildegunda that he will marry her anyway, and on the morrow at that. She will become his wife or her parents' lives will be forfeit.
Hey Ray, how you doing? We're just reading through the synopsis of a whole damn opera, don't mind us.
Act 3. The final act begins with the wedding feast for Hildegunda and the Baron. Hildegunda has cooperated due to her fear for her parents' lives, but now that the service is over, she is horrified to find herself that Baron's wife, and is mourning her final separation from Engelhardt. After her poignant opening aria, the Baron approaches her and tries to draw her back to the party. He calls for the entertainment, hoping to cheer her up. In strides a traveling show of minstrels. They wear comic costumes and full face paint, and immediately proceed to play and juggle for the crowd. One of them, a mime with a tragic frown painted on his face, seems to want to hover near and amuse the bride. She keeps brushing him off, clearly depressed and tearful, and he does his best to make her laugh. After the amusing antics of the minstrel's first song, the tone changes, the minstrel's music grows dark and theatrical.
The convention was great. Your costume was really rather spiffing. Yeah, that was good stuff there. But your feet disagree with that. I still can't believe that you went to somewhere that was indoors. But that's just me. A lot of people have been going indoors. but cool. I'm glad you had a good time. Anyway, we'll just to catch you up. We have found the missing Wagner opera that was hidden all around the castle at Neuschwanstein. Remember all that stuff where we were like, oh, it's like there's a puzzle to make the guards move. There was. And it involved catching a pigeon and letting the pigeon off. I found the missing Wagner opera. We had to let a pigeon loose to find some stuff, and we had to pour some holy water on a chair. We figured it would be alright, it wouldn't stain because it was holy. They're requiring folks to wear masks and need to be fully vaccinated and have recent negative tests. That's fair enough. That is fair. I am still, so even though I'm fully vaxxed, I am still so terrified about. Even I saw my parents yesterday and saying to my mother, I didn't fancy coming up for Christmas Day. They were going to have friends over who were in their bubble, which is fine, they were thin. And I mean, to be honest, it's like 2 Christmases in a row now I haven't got up. Obviously last year, because everything. And then the year before, I fell ill with like a cold or something. I was just like really sniffly and stuff on Christmas morning. I was like, oh, you know what, I'm not coming up. And it was great. Just the joy and the release of not having to do Christmas with the family and all the. So I said, like, I don't want to do it. I'll come up on like day after Boxing Day or something. We'll just have like turkey sandwiches and stuff. So yeah, but you know, hey, if you're feeling comfortable, go for it. I'm still feeling more like hanging out with Rusa earlier, and the Final Fantasy VII concert is in Germany in April, and Rusa's going to it, and I'm like, if that wasn't in April, and you know, looking at the state of everything, I'd be tempted to go to Germany and catch up with Rooster and Potato and see the Final Fantasy concert. But I'm just like, oh god, that still sounds terrifying. Yeah, I'm going to see Alan Partridge in May, because we bought the ticket thinking, oh, surely by May, and I really hope that by May things feel safer. So I might have to bail on going to see Alan Partridge. I know, Boots. Aha! Anyway, there's an opera. We're going to be watching an opera involving werewolves. Let's find out more about the opera.
The Baron protests, preferring the comedy, but he's reassured by Hildegunda's father. The minstrels gather in a circle around the frowning minstrel. They whirl around him, and he slowly sinks from sight. The music grows more frantic. Suddenly, the minstrels burst apart like petals, and standing in the center of the room is a wolf. The villagers scream, but Hildegunda cries out that it is Engelhart. The wolf does not attack the crowd. It only lifts its head and begins to howl. The Baron screams at the wolf to stop, and he screams at the villagers to kill the wolf, but they only stare in horror. The Baron pulls his hair and gnashes his teeth. He rises and makes it to the center of the banquet hall, where he falls down in a heap of wedding silk. What emerges from the silk is another wolf. Engelhart has revealed the Baron's terrible secret for all to see. He was the renegade wolf that had terrorized the village. The Baron wolf escapes from the hall through the main archway. Engelhart leaps after him. I mean, I would definitely see this. I would love to see this as a full opera, and I'm not normally one for an opera. We are going to watch it in the game. It's going to happen, but, you know. The villagers rally in a cry of horror and fury. One of the men grabs an axe from the wall and entreats the others to follow. They will stalk and kill the murderous wolf. The villagers storm through the archway. Hildegunda follows. The final scene takes place in the woods outside the village. The villagers hunt the 2 wolves. They follow the wolf tracks, singing of the apparent ferocity of the battle between the 2 wolves. Hildegunda answers the men's excitement with her own fear for Engelhart's life. The crowd emerges into a clearing. There, the 2 wolves are engaged in a final deadly embrace. As they watch, Engelhart triumphs and the Baron Wolf sinks to the ground and dies. Unfortunately, Engelhart is mortally wounded. His curse has been broken by the Baron's death, but it is too late. Hildegunda sings her love to him, while the villagers pronounce him a great hero. Engelhart dies, and all mourn in a sorrowful final aria.
Make good musical for sure. You know, when you said that, the first thing that came to my head was just like, when you're a wolf, and just West Side Story, but with werewolves. Is what I'm saying. I love West Side Story. I've watched it for years. I'm not much of one for musical theatre, but I love West Side Story. I know Joseph and has made Technicolor Dreamcoat a little bit too much because we did it in school too often. I was Jacob. Wolf Side Story, yes! Ah, Ray, brilliant. Hello, yes. Right, we read the thing. Let's save the thing. Let's make sure. After all that, let us save.
I have no desire to go out on stage.
The Jesuit school was going to end. Oh, bless. Nothing wrong being in the chorus. Get off. Cat, obviously.
We have 1 hour, people.
1 hour.
Herr Emmerding. Herr Emmerding.
Yes, Mr. Costello?
Herr Emmerding, I must again protest about my lack of vocalization in Act 3. I have not a single note until the transformation aria.
Now, how many times do we have to go over this? You are disguised as a silent minstrel.
I know that. But an aria, sung to the audience, off to one side, would be very effective. Hildegund has one.
Yes, but the audience is not supposed to know it's you until the transformation into a wolf. It's a surprise. You know, surprise?
I realize that's the way it's written. I simply disagree with its effectiveness.
Your opinion is noted.
Fucking hell, son. Where'd you find him?
It's time to get ready, Georg.
You go. I want to go over this one more time.
Hello, Orky.
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
Wolf! Wolf! Hello, Kira. How you doing? You alright?
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
Okay. Wow.
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium.
Fine. Where's the exit then? Where's the exit? Why can I not exit from this place?
There's no easy way to get there from inside the auditorium. There's no easy...
Yes, I know.
I'm nervous enough. Thank God it's not me on that stage tonight.
Okay.
I'm nervous. There's no easy
way. Ah, right. Oh, that's because she's up there. That's why. Now she's there. Right, okay. Getting used to where we are. That's backstage, and these are all... And this is the actual auditorium where we can...
I'm nervous enough. Thank God it's not me on that stage tonight.
Trapped in the theatre. Cool, let's have a chat with Georg.
How you holding up, Georg?
Oh, man. I'm going crazy. I wish I had never blackmailed Klaus into letting me conduct.
Don't be ridiculous. The opera was your discovery, Georg, remember? You'll be famous after tonight.
Assuming I don't make a complete ass of myself.
Awkward smiles, and yeah, we'll leave him to it. Alright. So we know that goes down to the weird basement stuff where I think, if memory serves correctly, that's it. So these are the other little... I'm not even sure what you would call these. It's not because it's... boxes, I suppose. Right, now that's taking us backstage, but that takes us... Oh, hello. How much that much of an nasty substance that surely just wave the
Here's
stick.
that list I made.
Ah. Is the green dress the one from the dream? Might be. Opera glasses with a stick. Can anyone remember the fancy name for them from that time they popped up in the crossword? It's a weird thing for me to remember from the crossword. But hey, look, we got a list. Things to do.
I made this list of things to do.
Test chandeliers. Gabe to be safe from Rottersburg Night of Opera. Warn HL about possible distraction. Wait until last minute. Figure out where to send VG and Leb. Inform Usher of seating plans. Set up secondary spotlight on VG of Von Glover. Use it myself. Find way to trap Von Glover in Scat. Set up MTG with Leb at theatre. Make sure he's armed.
I made this list of things to do.
There's Gabe. Bless him. We are literally Nancy Drew now. Trap in seat. Yes, that makes more sense.
Like someone's put broken glass in my brain.
I thought we'd have you back in Rittersburg by now. The Smiths are waiting for you there.
It's okay. Just stick me in a room somewhere. Are we ready for the test?
I'll check.
Could you see about some heat, Gracie? I'm really freezing in here. Are you cold?
Sure. It's cold. I'll see what I can do.
He has been bedbound for 2 months.
Good. You do that.
Okay. So, yeah, I think... So, yeah, I think we need to... we need to make sure that Von Glover is in a specific seat for a specific part of the... And then...
A seating chart. This might be useful.
Yep. Because there's...
Old playbills and schedules. Old playbills and schedules. I'm not ready to get dressed yet.
Oh, that is Grace's dress from the dream.
I should let him rest.
So, test the chandeliers. She's in the opera? No, I think that's just something nice to wear for the opening night of the opera. So, Gabe to be safe in Rittersburg. Well, that's not happening yet. Warn about possible distraction. Wait until the last minute. Figure out where to seat Von Glover and... Not sure who that's meant to be. Full master of the scene plan. Set up secondary spotlight Von Glover. Find when drop Von Glover in seat, not scat. Set up MTG with Lab at theatre. Make sure he's armed. Yeah, wearing fancy clothes to the opera is the thing, apparently. Everyone gets fancy. Hang on, I've got a button, haven't I? There we go. Who the hell's MTG? All I can think of is Magic the Gathering. Right. Well, you know what? We're going to have to wait until Friday, because it's 9 o'clock. We're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up at this point, as we're going to close, so close to the end, but not yet. Not yet. No denouement for us today. We're going to come back to this. Buttons, I've got buttons. We're going to come back to this on Friday. So, just make sure I've got that save in on there. So, I am going to quit this out. Yes, I do. Quit. And have a little... I know. Tension. Cliffhangers. Not much of a cliffhanger, to be honest. Just like, oh, we've got a list of things to do. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Let's see. Should we go see Emmy? Yeah, let's go see Emmy, because Emmy is always fun, and we can get her to do stupid voices. I always like it when they do a Midwest accent, because, you know, oh, you betcha. I like a bit of the Midwest, huh? Oh, you betcha. So we're going to say at raid to Emmy the Odd. Wonderful, lovely, cozy times doing Stardew Valley. There are the raid messages, because Ray is amazing and always gets the raid messages out for us. If you're a subscriber, you can use my big head. Nightbot is not a subscriber. Thank you all for hanging out with me. You lot have been lovely. It's been lovely, lovely good times. Should be back on Tuesday for more Final Fantasy VII Remake. And that'll probably that'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and yeah, we'll come back into this next Friday, which should be at the usual time of 7 PM, because I'm not planning to be going anywhere. In the meantime, look after yourselves, stay safe. Ray, make sure you take some more lateral flows, and keep on top of it after you've been mingling with a bunch of weird nerds. And hope that you remain COVID free after all that. But yeah, look after yourselves. You know where to find me, Twitter and Discord and all the places. Let's go see Emmy instead. Alright, bye now. Bye.
Farming community.